Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Yep, I've been absent for a little while, been extremely busy. Virgil's birthday, as you well know. If you jump over to Grace's channel, uh, you'll see some of the events. I didn't do any videos there because, to be honest with you, there's just music everywhere. And you know what that does to YouTube. Uh, that's the way it is. Now after all that and everything, we made it back home safely and everything. Full day. That place was quite nice. I have to say it was. It was worth the trip. Tiring, but worth the trip. Now, next on the agenda, what's happening? I got my new inverter in. 10,200 watts. Now, I'm going to try to post a picture if I can of it. It makes the other inverter look like a toy. That's simple. And I'm running full automatic. Oh, that's the part I like. But there's one thing I want to have to do. There's no way around it. And hopefully, within the next few months, I can make that happen. I need to get my roof painted because it's starting to show some age. This will be the 8th year coming up. And I've got a metal roof if you're curious. It's plain old, I call it tin. And it oxidizes from being here in the tropics, with the solid air. It's got little spots of rust on it. Nothing major, surface rust mostly. Nothing serious. But I'm going to paint it white for two reasons. One, to reduce the heat inside the house. Second, being white and be reflective, it'll help my solar panels. Now, another thing too that will help me do, I still got some solar panels that are paralleled in connection. And when they bring those panels off the roof, I can put them in series and get rid of some more wire. That's another good part about it. Trimming it down. When I get done, I'll show you some pictures of my solar wall. Big difference. Right now it's coming along. I've got to get some not wood putty, but skim coat you might call it. Fix all the little holes and things where I had things mounted and paint that area. Not a big area, so it won't cost that much to do. But once it's done, it should look fairly good, and it ain't going to be no professional job, but it'll look a lot better. And I'll be happy with it. Not having all that spaghetti wire there. I tell you, that was so disturbing. And I got some excess equipment I want to do something with. Oh, by the way, the new inverter, it's got Wi-Fi, and I can monitor it away from home. That's a good thing. Right now, I don't know what time it switched over. We had a cloudy day yesterday, so no way it can run overnight. Even if the battery's fully charged, it won't run overnight because I don't have enough batteries to handle everything. But yesterday, I guess it's about 1 or 2 o'clock. It got so cloudy, I wasn't producing enough to put back in the battery. Actually, it was pulling a little bit out of the batteries. So I went to bed last night and it's still off grid. I stayed up a little later than usual. I stayed up about 10, and it's still holding strong. So that's a good 6 hours with no sunshine. But that's pretty darn good, considering it was a cloudy day and the batteries wasn't fully charged. So that's the whole idea about getting more solar panels. I think I can get by on 6 new panels, roughly 600 watts each. And with what I've got now, that'd put me on a good day. I can get 6,000 watts per hour. And my peak time right now is usually between 9 and 2. So that definitely would charge the batteries and power the house at the same time. There's so many settings on that new inverter, it's going to take me a couple of weeks or maybe longer to get it fine-tuned the way I want it. But that gives me something to do. And next on the agenda, Grace and her friends, or her group she's in the PTA and she's the treasurer and everything, they took donations up between everybody that could afford something, and we bought paint for the classroom. And we want to contract our local carpenter to do the work. He does very good work. And they're going to paint the ceiling in their classroom. I've seen it. It's pretty rough. He got his work cut out for him. There's going to be quite a few panels that's going to have to be replaced. But that's okay. It needs it. There's no way around it. It needs it. And Virgil is doing excellent in school. Very, very good at school. I'm very happy with that. And my egg production is staying stable. Get back to the chickens. I'm averaging close to a dozen a day. I've got eggs in the incubators. I've got roughly 20 new chicks at the time. I will keep adding my hatch rate. I don't know what to do about that. I'm very disappointed in that. I'm getting about a 30% hash rate, which it should be much better than that. But at least I'm adding some chicks to the flock little by little, and I'll keep doing that until I get my numbers up on it. Trying to think of what else is going on. If you hear in the background there, that one rooster crowing is Mr. Long. That's the Shamu. So far, I'm aware I've got a baby chick from the eggs from those hens. Even though I've got a couple of their eggs in the incubator, none of them has hatched, so it's not fertilized for some reason. Maybe he's sterile, who knows? Be my luck. But, that's where we're at now. Yes. But I want to try to post a link for Grace's video so you can see the birthday events. If I can pull up her video, if you'd like to see what the place looks like, it's a nice place to visit. And we're trying to think of what else I've got on the agenda. if I can manage to sell my excess stuff, that will help me to get enough money together to get my solar panels a little quicker. And once this is done, it will make a huge difference. I just read a few days ago, they're going to do another increase on electricity. I cut my usage back, and my bill still keeps going up. I know it's not as big as most people in my home country, in the U.S., on average, but still, with my income, it makes a difference if I can get it cut back. You know, every peso allows me to do something different, you know. So I like to give a shout out to I feel like he's a good friend. I feel like I should know him. He's been helping he's been helping Gino with his studies, and it's made a huge difference. Huge difference. He's such a good kid, and you know, it don't take a big amount to help a kid, and I wish more people could. I just don't feel comfortable putting kids on video, so all I can do is just relay back through voice, through conversation, and but it makes a difference. And we made a little contribution, I think it was last month, to a young lady. She just had a new baby, and it was small, but it helps her get necessary items for the baby. That's, you know, things like that, helping the community out. Trying to keep things modest and still live comfortable ourselves here. So that's where we're at. I mean, again, I apologize for being so long. I've been so busy, and the days slip by before I didn't even think about it. And here it is. I don't know. It's probably been a week since I've done this. So, guys, when I'm not on here, it means I've got projects going and my hands are tied up, and or there's plenty of noise around me, and I'm not good at editing. I don't have a computer, don't have a laptop, so I can't sit here and edit and take time out to do that. That's where I'm at. But anyway, overall, things are good. I feel okay. Drinking my coffee. Everybody take care. Thank you for watching. And I'll catch you on the next video as soon as possible, okay?